What up, everybody? It's me, Blake316, and who would have thought only 3 years into these next-gen consoles that should be talking about next-gen consoles. Let's talk about the PlayStation 4K, codename Neo, that actually has been confirmed. Specs have already been released. There's no official revealing of the actual console itself, but specs have been released. It hasn't been denied by Sony. It's pretty much confirmed to be coming out and soon to be announced. And let's talk about this Nintendo NX. This is literally next-gen consoles. Only 3 years into this generation. Now, we're comparing the two because when there's new consoles coming out, you kind of have to compare the two because guess what? The consumer is eventually going to buy one, and not every consumer can get both or all, and sometimes you have to choose between one. And let's be honest, there's a lot of people out there that don't have a PlayStation 4 yet. And in holiday season of 2016, that's the big season of consoles and when they start flying off the shelves. Now, with the PlayStation 4K, you kind of already know what you're getting. It's basically a more powerful PlayStation 4, but with better visuals. You already know the game library you get with it, but apparently it's going to be with like VR headsets. It's going to be a lot better looking games, higher resolution, faster frame rates per second. Compared to Nintendo NX, which you know nothing about other than it's a new Nintendo system. And it's like, man, do I trust another Nintendo console? Like, let's be honest, the Wii U failed pretty badly. I personally thought it was a great console, but as far as sales and marketing, it was an absolute failure. There's no denying that. Now, as the consumer, which one are you going to get? Like, are you going to wait for this Nintendo NX? Granted, they're probably going to do some more details in E3 as the months pass, to give some more details whether it's a console, whether it's portable. Right now, I'm assuming it's a console. But this is the thing. Is it going to be a more powerful console than a PlayStation 4K? Right now, Nintendo is not in a position where they can have not even the second weakest console. They can't be weak, period. It has to be the best, most powerful console out right now, which the Nintendo NX has to bring it. And the crazy thing is, the PlayStation 4 is already a more powerful console, and it's going to become even a more powerful console. Like the PlayStation 4K compared to the Xbox One, it's going to be looking like, you know, the Xbox 360 versus the Wii, and the Xbox One is going to be the Wii. Like, it's going to be pretty bad for Xbox One. They're going to need to do something. But once again, I digress. It's the Nintendo NX versus the PlayStation 4K. It's like, man, do I get the PlayStation 4K with a guaranteed library that I already know what it has to offer with its updated graphics, or am I going to go for the Nintendo NX, where right now, I don't know shit about it. They're not giving any type of details. I had no idea what type of games are going to be on it. I have no idea what type of specs it's going to have. Like, in all honesty, it's going to look really bad for Nintendo if this console is if it's not as powerful as the PlayStation 4K. It's going to look kind of crazy for them. And unfortunately, we're in an era where it's all about graphics. And if it's not as powerful, people are going to drag it down to the ground just like they did the Wii U, and they're going to be doomed. They're going to be doomed from the start. PlayStation 4K versus Nintendo NX. That's basically the next new console war about to happen. While Xbox One is just kind of chilling, you know, they have really good gold deals where like free games in their marketplace. But man, it's gonna be a tough road. I'll admit it's kind of exciting as a gamer, new stuff. That's whether or not you agree with it or not. I personally don't agree with the PlayStation 4K, but you know, it is what it is. You can't do nothing. I'm not, and you know, unfortunately the viewers are not like a valid person that can actually make a change in the Sony corporate offices. Like, hey, don't release that PlayStation 4K unless you guys just all don't buy it. But you know, that's not gonna happen. They're still gonna release it. But it's me, Blake316. The question, what is it going to be? Is it going to be the PlayStation 4K or is it going to be the Nintendo NX? I don't know, bro. I'm about to pull out my Ouya, to be honest with you. It's me, Blake316. Make sure to subscribe for future videos. Until next time, peace.